Live on multi-streaming. We are multi-streaming Tips Tuesday, and today's tip is all about CRMs. So welcome, Tessa.
Thank you. It's good to be here as always.
You are my CRM queen. We've worked with various CRMs together, and I am excited to dive deep into the world of CRM. And first, we probably should say, what does these three letters stand for?
Right. A lot of people look at me funny when I talk about that.
What's a CRM? Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. So, a CRM is customer relationship management database. I know people don't usually say the database part, but that's what it's for. And really, it's to nurture and to communicate with your target audience, the leads that you get, right?
Yeah, it's a way to capture the leads too, because
capture them too.
capture, track them, follow them, know how to follow up, know where you're at in the stage and the pipeline. Have a pipeline. Where's your automated pipeline? And there's so many out there, and people refer to them in different ways. There's things that just specialize, like Salesforce, in selling. People who are selling on the phone or in person, if you can do that anymore.
Right.
but you can email from there typically. Usually it's one-off. Sometimes it's in groups. There are notes you can save about that prospect. And all the way, there's billing. Some have billing systems where you can bill your prospects and turn them into your clients, and then you can do ongoing nurture campaigns in there. There are some that text, have texting capabilities. What else do we know about CRMs?
I think you've covered a lot of them, but now the one that we're going to cover today actually does so much more. So it's actually funnels and websites and review prompting. It's way more. So most of them, though, I would say they kind of have their niche that they're really good at. And so, all of them, there's a million different CRMs out there, but you might have heard of some like what is it? Keep is Infusionsoft, Agile CRM. Some of these, if you have them, if you're online with us and you're using a specific CRM, I'd be really curious to see what ones you guys are using now. But Insightly, Zoho, Salesforce, they're all different ones that do different things. Until now, I have not seen one that does everything. Other than probably visiting your contact. That's the only thing.
And just to give some context, in the old days, so to speak, the old days of CRMs, customer relationship management software systems, you had things like, what was that? Access? No, it wasn't Access. That's a database. Whatever. There used to be ACT. ACT was one of the first ones, right? And Outlook used to be like your basic customer relationship management tool, but they've really evolved into software systems now that can do anything from the basics of what an Outlook or ACT could do to everything almost like an Access database can do, and then everything an email marketing system can do, and a website development platform can do as well, and then a team management, that you can go the gamut of having, so it's a matter of choosing the right system for you and how much do you want to spend on your CRM. And because it is your sales, this could be it's like mission control of your business, right?
Absolutely.
So your CRM is your mission control of your business. So if you're not acting like it, then you are missing a whole, system that can make your life so much easier. And I'm preaching to the choir here,
Right.
I've gone through many iterations of different CRM systems, and some people just use their email list as their CRM, and that's fine. And other people make up their own systems. I use Evernote a lot for notes for clients, and then I use my email marketing system. And so I'm fragmented with all these systems.
Right, that's what happens.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could just have like one system that does it all? And last month, I think it was, you introduced me to one.
I know. Well, it's amazing what technology has come a long ways. Really, really long way, and being able to connect to all these different systems that we typically use. One thing I will say, though, is that one of my main I guess, requirements of a CRM is that it's usable and that people, even if you're not super techie, can get in, feel comfortable, and do the things that they need to do. And so I wouldn't show you something I didn't think was easy for people to use.
So let me put your screen on because this looks like awesome. So you have this awesome system. What does it do?
Well, so I'm going to scroll down. So, if you get motion sick, I'll try to go slower here. Basically, the whole funnel, what we want, ideally, we would want our CRM to be building and nurturing, capturing leads, nurturing them and closing them, right? So that's the vision. That's our hope, is that we have that system and that hopefully we can do it and it's working 24/7. It can be hands off, right? So typically this is what people are using software wise to accomplish everything and in their business to get to that close, right? So they're using social media, they're using ads, they're using Messenger or Snapchat or YouTube or WhatsApp, even text, right? It's funneling in, and then it's going to ClickFunnels or WooFoo or Kartra, which is a whole system in itself, lead pages. They're using something to capture the lead or just a regular form, or they're using spreadsheet. And then that is going into the nurture sequence. So MailChimp or, Pipeline, Zoho, some of these sales type nurturing sequences that can send the emails. Maybe that's calls, text, email, Messenger, all of those. And then they close them either in booking an appointment, which is a Calendly, or they're buying something like through Stripe, or booking, using, maybe filling out a form and moving to the next step in a sales process. So all of this is included in this system right now. So I'm just going to scroll down. So again, if you bear with me, I don't know why they put it all the way down at the bottom, but all of these are in high level, which normally I am literally paying at least $1,500 in software just to do this one, all the tasks that you can accomplish in high level. When I found out about this, I went absolutely bonkers and did a ton of research.
It's amazing. I mean, the things you're showing here, because maybe it's pretty small on the screen, is
let me see.
Everything from email marketing, like you went through that, the text messaging, the unlimited sales funnels, meaning the landing pages, a website builder, call tracing. A lot of people are now wanting to track calls and the survey. You even have surveys like Survey Forms.
SurveyMonkey, WooFoo forms, like those that you might be doing to get customer opinions or to have someone fill out something for a meeting. Those are in there too.
A calendar booking system that syncs with your whatever Google Calendar that you might be using.
Yep, Calendly, or it's similar to Schedule Once, but I think of the interface looks like Calendly. So if you're familiar with that.
Yes. And then you have the CRM and pipeline management. Let's dissect that word, pipeline management. What does that mean?
Actually, and I can show you real quick. Pipeline management would be the funnel. So when people come in, you're seeing a new lead come in, and then they're moving through the progression down to a closed won state. So some people, this pipeline version that's actually the software. Pipeline is the name of a software that you can use and pay for separately, but it's how you're going to keep track of your leads and make sure that they're getting re-nurtured if they fall out of.
So you're tagging them, and the tags are telling the system what to do next.
Yeah, and some people see it, funnel way. Some people see it like this, which is more of like a card moving process. So my 5 million one, when I close it, I can move it over here. Yes, it's a test one. I wish it was real. But now if I go back to my dashboard, I can see different numbers in here. So, I'm in this services sold. Now my $5 million project's over there. So you can just drag and drop and see where things are in the process.
Awesome.
So very cool, but different ways, everyone they do things in different ways, but we'll go take a look at how it does these things. But that's really what the pipeline management is. And that's more, it can be, if you don't have sales that you're doing, but you're nurturing influencers, or you're nurturing, opportunity, like podcast opportunities. It doesn't have to be for sales. It can be for relationships as well.
Yeah. And the very bottom one I wanted to bring attention to,
Yes.
which is courses. If you've got info products, if you've got membership systems you want to put in place, we've got a course and product whole
Yes.
platform, kind of like a Kajabi, right?
It is exactly like Kajabi. It's it's the back end that is Kajabi. So if you look at one of the courses that we've created in the past, you would see almost the same interface. It's yeah, so like Teachable, a little bit like Teachable, more like it looks like Kajabi. So if you are currently using Kajabi, you're probably paying, quite a bit to have your courses over there. Yeah. This does memberships and courses. So you could have a monthly membership and give people that billing is included. You just connect Stripe to it and it can do it for you.
So this is pretty comprehensive. It has like so many things, and we're getting questions like, what are we using to go live? Oh, we are using StreamYard, everyone. But I'll put my link in there for you so you can have it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, this system, we would be happy to demo for you. Yes. Because you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars a month like in other systems that you'll have to do, and you don't get nearly as much. And do you even get if they didn't open this, send this email marketing?
So Trigger, and I just have to say a couple of things that are super, I know we are limited on time, but there are a couple of things that are absolutely unique to Go High Level. The one main thing is the sequences. So we talked about a sequence is going to nurture them with a set of emails, right? So this is super unique in that you can alternate email and text. And the reason why you would obviously want to do that is because emails are getting a way higher open rate than so text is getting a way higher open rate than emails. So if you follow up an email with a text, we saw it was like 90% open rate on our email when we texted right after. So we would say, hey, did you get the details of this, the message? It looks it demos it just like you're going to see it when it goes over to someone. You can even include links in it. Once we implemented the text in between our emails, then we got the open rate was unbelievable. So we're adding GIFs. You can actually animate a GIF, kind of silly one, but you can actually do a real HTML email. If you prefer to have fancy stuff, then you can. I like the delivery rate of plain text emails, but you can have, it's just like MailChimp. So you can do the columns, it's drag and drop just like that.
Wow, it really is an integrated system. And
I have to say one other anything, and that's that this is not something that I know of you can do in MailChimp, but you can go backwards from a date. So if you have a launch date, here's the challenge that a lot of people have. They have a launch date coming up, and some people are early adopters and they hop into the sequence. And so you've got to have like that nurture that happens up until, but you also might need that nurture that happens before the event. So you could create two campaigns, one that's going to nurture as you get closer to the event, and the other one's for kind of your early adopters. So you can go backwards from this date. So I could say one day before my date, or 1 week before my event. You can start reminding people way in advance.
That's cool because you can use that over and over again.
Yes.
You just set a new date one time versus figuring it out the specific dates every time.
Exactly. Yeah. And everything's so easy to copy in here. If you want to copy a whole sequence, you can actually go into it, duplicate it, and then implement, change, tweak as you need to. Some things come innately in it. I think you talked about, if they don't follow up, or if they do, how does the system work? It actually comes in with its own sequences. So one standard one that we can implement for people is just a discovery call. So if they sign up, then it's going to send a sequence. If they book, it's going to send another sequence. Booking requested reply. Well, it's going to send them something. It's going to send them appointment reminders. It's going to offer them a special offer if they take it up. then it's going to send a set. So you can get really detailed in your automation side, but there's templates in there for it. So you don't even have to think about it. It already has it ready to go. You just plug in, you might change a little bit for your business, but it's all set. It says, okay, thanks for claiming your offer. Here's the discovery email, next steps. And inside that, it already has some text. So it's really easy. You don't have to come up with this all on your own.
PLR in there too. Private label rights use emails. That's
right.
amazing.
I mean,
yeah.
I never can think of what to say and how many emails, what to do. I mean, this is it's already pulled in for me. I just change a couple of things and that's it. This one even talks about dropping voicemail. That is something you can do, is drop a voicemail. Cool feature. It is designed for phone sales. If you are a heavier phone sales, like you might be using Salesforce or one of those, like I said, so many of them out there, but you can drop voicemails, or you can do auto calling, or like the call system side. They can call into your phone number. It has the ability to go really in depth.
Cool. Oh, so yes, more. Wait, there's more. Yeah.
There's a couple of just specific things that I think everyone asks me about once they dive into it. It does have integration with Facebook ads and social, so you can integrate your ads in there and figure out where people came from. Important for marketing. Like I said, it has Calendly, so it can, or that base of appointments scheduling. So as part of it, again, it can track the appointments and send reminders for them. But the biggest thing that it has, that I think a lot of people, they have ClickFunnels and they're paying $100 per month just for ClickFunnels, possibly more. This can take the link from ClickFunnels and import in your series. So your actual campaign, the images and everything. Oh, wow. And you do have to do it page by page, but this is an actual ClickFunnels sequence that I pulled in. It took me maybe half an hour to pull in each one of the sets, and I still have to go and make it look like mine and make it pretty and connect it, but same exact interface as ClickFunnels. And that's a huge it's a big gap for people. They're paying for it over there, they're paying for their CRM, so all of that can be in one place.
So are you saying if you have an existing one, or you can copy somebody else's?
Either. It's a link. So if you have a friend that has a ClickFunnels account and they have one they want to share with you, there's a link. There's a public link to every ClickFunnels, so they can grab their public link. I just pasted in my public link and it pulled in to the system with, like I said, you have to kind of edit, and you still have to set up your products just the same as if you're over in ClickFunnels. You have to add a product to that page, which I haven't gotten that far yet on this one because I'm actually bringing this in for a design for a client. So we are literally just bringing in the parts. So you set it all up just like you would a ClickFunnels. It may, this is one of those things where you'd want to be more experienced. You want somebody who actually knows how to move around in ClickFunnels to put it in, but it's so much faster. It's not a from scratch type thing.
Yeah, so this was a great overview of a demo, but if you guys want your own demo,
yes,
I put the link in, because this system, by the way, we're offering it as an agency for under $100 a month. Okay, you can't get that.
And it's not limited. So you can have as many users, you can have as many contacts as you want, you can have as many funnels as you want. It's not a limited account, which is huge. You could pay, $60 per user. Some CRMs are up to $150 per user just for your sales team,
And so are you saying that it also is unlimited email sends?
Well, so emails, the only thing that isn't included is there's two. There's Mailgun, which is your email marketing, basically your mass email. So if you're going to send more than 1,000 emails on a regular basis, then you'd want to get Mailgun just because it keeps your reputation nice and crisp and clean. But that could be $34 a month, depending on how many emails you're sending. So that's the actual engine to push out. And that's just so that you don't get flagged as spam, right? You could use G Suite, and I have hooked up just a regular SMTP email in here, so it's totally possible, but you are limited when you do email sends through normal email programs. So Mailgun possibly, and the other one is Twilio. So if you are going to text, it's 0.0075 cents per text. So I load up $15. I do regular email or texts out to people that we go live on, whatever days we go live. And I still haven't used up my initial $15 yet. So you just stock it up, make sure you have some balance in there to text from.
And then if we do it with what we talked about last week, the card system,
Yes.
There are integrations with the card system
Yes.
that we talked about last week that can trigger, they can fill out a form and trigger a gift to be sent to your client. They
Yes.
can get to a certain point in the sequence and trigger an onboarding welcome to our business, or an anniversary card, or a birthday card, right?
Yeah. And all the data is going into both places when you set it up right. You're pushing your data out, so you still don't have to touch it.
It's so cool. We love automation. So if you want to see a demo of all the systems and how this can save you tons of time, build your relationships, build your business, have your own mission control, as I like to say, with your CRM, then just go to yescoachlaura.com. We'll hop on a call together and go for it, and really just be able to connect and transform your business like we like to do at Transform Today. So thank you so much, Tessa. This was awesome.
Oh, for sure. I'm sorry for talking your guys' ear off. Clearly, I'm excited about this.
Yeah. So if you're still wondering what's a CRM, please be in touch. If you've got a CRM, but it doesn't do all the things we showed you, please be in touch. We want to demo our system for you and show you how you can save time, save money, automate your system, get more sales, and really have fun. Have more fun in your life. Why not?
Yeah. Less time in front of the computer, more time enjoying life.
All right, let's go. Bye.
Bye.